All I wanted is to be an artist and support myself as an artist. Since even when I was a little kid, you know, I thought I should have my own job, something different, something unusual. I don't want to just to be a number. My name is Hani. I'm Palestinian. I was born in Jerusalem. I used to go to art galleries on my way to school. The inspiration came from me, you know, from me wanting to be an artist. Since I was a kid, I loved art. I wanted to study art, and I wanted to go to Italy or anywhere, even any Arab country. But they told me the Palestinian organization or whatever will send you to either Cuba or Russia or wherever else. But yeah, and in Syria they offered me to study geography, but I don't want to study geography. I want to study art. In any case, but the condition was to go in the camp, you know, on the frontier, whatever, you know, exercise, whatever, fight, whatever, do, and wait for my turn. And I was okay, you know, I'll do that. I was 18, 19 at the moment, and I was at one point ready to go, but I didn't really know nothing, of course. But I lost two brothers, and my mother was no way. When she found out, I don't know how she found out, but she found out, and she came and she won't let me go. Living in that chaos, searching for understanding, for what's going around me, and there was like just maybe two choices that made sense to me, you know, to deal with what as a reaction to what's happening. Either to basically be a martyr, go and fight, be killed, you know, like, and be a hero, and the other is to be an artist. And I thought that to be an artist really and live as an artist, and you know, it's more challenging than going to kill. Seriously, I really wanted to, even tried so hard in Rome for a month or two. I struggled, I couldn't, you know, because I didn't have money, and it's expensive, materials and Rome. And first time I started working, painting on the sidewalk, I saw a girl drawing on the sidewalk in Perugia, and I was like, oh my God, like, so like myself, almost, you know, that deja vu thing, like, saw myself, this is me, so I'm supposed to do, and I started doing it. Actually, I wanted to see a movie. Again, it was with Dustin Hoffman, by the way. It was called Tootsie.
But boy, did he show us.
Because it showed New York sidewalk. I think he was playing a woman in that movie. And after seeing that movie, I said, my God, New York has lots of sidewalks. And Central Park, and I am sure I can do it in New York. I'm going to do it in New York.
We're looking to the east as the commuters are coming off of the trains here to the World Trade Center. Happy faces coming to work. Monday, yesterday, when we were here, a lot of smiling faces. It is an interesting study in personalities as people start their workday here. And if they're paying attention at all, they can see the work of Hani Shihada. The only problem, if they're not paying attention, they could trip all over the man. This morning we've had to distract a couple of people and divert them away from the work. Hani uses the sidewalk as his canvas. You may have heard about him recently because he was involved in a little matter at the New York Public Library on 22nd Street. He was doing a work outside the front steps there and was later arrested by a local police officer.
I was drawing on the sidewalk in front of the New York Public Library, and I had the permission actually to do it there. As I was painting, a cop, one of the police officer came to me and he told me that I cannot do that and I had to leave. I told him that I had a permit. He said, but not now. I don't want you to be here now. Come later. I told him, well, please let me finish it. He said, but you are not allowed to collect money. I told him, okay, I don't want money. I don't want to collect any money. I take my money away. I just do it for nothing, just for myself. He said, I'm going to give you a ticket. I told him, okay. So he gave me a ticket. And after that, he came back and he said, you have to leave. I told him, you gave me the ticket. I'll go and I'll fight it, because, I think I have the right to finish my paintings. He said no. And he called, police, people actually gathered around him and they start yelling at him and asking him to leave me alone. He became so nervous and got angry and he called for backup. I was arrested, unfortunately. He also, on top of that, he really lied, saying that I was aggressive to the point that I threw my colors at him, which is, of course, a total lie. I would never do that.
And apparently that dispute has been settled. Are you able, honey, to now go back and finish your work at the public library?
Well, I'm not sure yet, but I would love to finish my work.
But charges are no longer being filed against you?
No.
Is it true? Did you throw your art supplies at the police officer?
Oh, no, it's not true.
Okay, well, we haven't heard the officer's side of it, so we'll let that matter rest.
We're at Fifth Avenue and 8th Street. Mike, look at what I just discovered on the sidewalk. I mean, is it a decal or some sort of transfer? Is that really a work of art? I mean, do you do that kind of work, that kind of art? Oh, you do it freehand, so that's your own original work? I mean, do you put your name? It's what? It's usually done by the who? Oh, a painting by Raphael. I knew it had classical qualities to it. And I mean, do you do this for any reason, like to try to get jobs? And what kind of work do you call the work you do? I mean, what kind of work is it? Because it was almost upsetting to see that beautiful image sitting there on the street with people walking on it. You know, like you didn't want to put your, well, it is New York, but also I thought was rather extraordinary. Have you gotten calls from people that have seen, and is that the way you advertise your work all around town? Oh, and where else are where are there other locations I might see some of your stuff? 21 years you've been doing that.